Shalom, call Hala Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. This is your brother Awad making a video to feed the sheep, to edify the lambs. Shalom to the Akim and the Akwat that are going to be watching this video. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Brakatham. Alright. And as to go into more videos on prophecy, I can't remember the latest video I put out, but it's January, hasn't finished yet, and another major event has sprung up right outside of the Australian the biggest wildfire burning in Australia. Right, earthquakes happening in South America. Right, we seeing a big outbreak of a virus and a disease that's now it's being what's the word? It's contagious. People are catching it, and now it's brought here in Europe and in the U.S. and it's already confirmed that people have died from it. Right, as you can see, this article title says Trump praises China's strong coronavirus containment efforts as death toll climbs to 41, with more cases confirmed in Europe and US. Right, killer coronavirus comes to Europe, 2 cases confirmed in France. Right, which is prophecy coming to pass. We know this generation is gonna be the generation to get judged. So it's not none of all these things are gonna come to pass in our lifetime. That's why Paul says our salvation is nearer than we believe. One thing pops off, the next thing's gonna pop off, and all this is happening on worldwide. Yet in America, right? Just literally south of America, it's still on the same landmass. The Northern Kingdom got hit with over a dozen earthquakes in such a short period of time, like within less than a week. Right, all they had to take was for an earthquake that same activity to happen in Babylon, in northern, a little bit north of that place, in the major cities like California, Texas, Washington D.C., and everybody would have been in an uproar, and hell would have broke loose. Right, they're not showing all the hell that's breaking loose right now in with the earthquakes that hit in South America, but you see it. These guys are suffering because of it really bad. Okay, but let's go into the precepts. This is 2 Esdras 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. As the Most High wants us to speak in your ears prophecy, things that are going to come to pass. Right, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Most High. Right, that's why a lot of our brothers should be going into these prophecies now and showing what's going to happen. Right, we're not supposed to be getting caught off guard. There's nothing that's going to happen on the earth that we don't know is going to happen. We know everything that's going to happen. Right, they're going to persecute us. Right, Esau's economy is going to collapse. There's going to be race wars, famines of food. We're not going to be able to preach on the street corners anymore. Right, and Esau's solution is going to be to fix his system, is going to be to dominate the world, is going to be to push out this RFID chip, which he's going to force everyone to take. And if you're not down with the system, then you're going to be put to death. Right, and in the midst of that, World War III is going to pop off, and nuclear missiles are going to be shot in this place, and the Most High is going to save his elect. Right, and that's it. This kingdom's done. The last prophecy for this kingdom is the RFID chip, which people are already taking right now. So the time's almost here. The time is almost here. Okay. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. See, the Most High said, he said in I believe it was in John. Let me look it up real quick. How he who has he will be given, right, and he who has not will be all that he has will be taken away. Right, let me get it. And look, I'm looking online right now. Look, it says at least 14 dead, 315 hurt in Turkey quake. And when did this happen? 3 hours ago, this article was posted up. So Most High's hitting everybody. Where's the earthquake? Where's that major earthquake that's gonna kill people in Canada right now? Right, you don't see it. The Most High saving this place for the final judgment, because the heart of there's hell breaking loose all over the place. The second it comes to the heart and the running, the great horde, that's when everything else is gonna collapse, man. Right, everyone's living comfortably over here. You think you got it good over here in stolen land and and dead bodies of your own people. Okay, right. Let me get it. This is Mark 4:25. It says, "For he that hath, to him shall be given." Who is the he that hath? You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who know who you are, know that you're the Israelites that are keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, and having the faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? Those are you who hath, who know this truth, who are keeping the law. Right? Right? So you will be given, you will be rewarded. Right? And he that hath not, from him shall be taken even that which he hath. And though people who don't have the truth, but they may have riches, or they may not be rich. They could be poor. They could have a nice car. They could have a nice house, right? Or you could be homeless and not have no house. If you don't have the truth and the Most High didn't wake you up, you rejected the truth same way, everything that you had, which is just going to be riches in this world, is going to be taken away, and it's going to be destroyed and burnt with fire. Right? From him shall be taken even that which he hath. Right? So that's the precept I was looking for. Right? So that's what's coming. Right? So they're gonna die. You die in your faithfulness, there's no helping you. Right? Behold, saith the Most High, I will bring plagues upon the world. Right? He said he will bring plagues on the world. Right? The sword, right? Famine, death, and destruction. And all these things are instruments for death. Use the sword to kill. Famine causes people to not be able to eat, which you don't eat, you don't get nutrients, which means you die. Right? Most High just says it plainly, death, right? And destruction. Destruction comes in many ways. Through violence, right? Pestilence, right? For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Most High, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. This is talking about the evildoers on the earth, especially in Babylon here. Right? These guys are profanely walking around the earth every June or July or whatever, Pride month, butt naked, dancing with little boys and girls, and walking on the street butt naked, right? Pronouncing to the whole world and to everyone for the whole world to see them, and the Most High and the angels in their face, saying that, yeah, we hate the Most High, right? We can do whatever we want. And this is Sodom and Gomorrah. They're profanely committing wickedness, acting like there's just nothing wrong with what they're doing. So the Most High is not holding his tongue no more. You think these guys are gonna be able to just go around doing what they're doing forever? That's what they think. Right? Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, the souls of the just complain continually. Right? Innocent and righteous blood are crying to the Most High. That's what you see right now on the street corners. Most High judges us for our sins, but we also on the street corners calling out Esau and the other nations for the sins, saying, yeah, and Most High, look at what they're doing. Look what Esau's doing. Right? He's being wicked. He painted over. He's calling you and your angels aliens. right? He's saying you don't exist, right? He's out here not keeping the Sabbath day, forcing everyone to eat swine's flesh, right? Having pedophile islands, right? Doing all, making everyone worship Satan through these pagan holidays. Esau's doing all the wickedness, and then they judge themselves, and they're the ones in the judge seat, so they judge themselves righteously. Well, not even righteously. They don't judge themselves righteously, right? And therefore saith the Most High, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Okay. So, yeah, man, the pestilence. There was a precept I wanted, but I thought it was in here. I believe it's in here, but the pestilence is a part of the and diseases. People are gonna die by plagues and diseases, man. Which is a part of some of the plagues that the Most High say He's gonna bring on this place. Right, and understand that. Understand this. Right, that okay, here, Salakia. Let me type in plagues. Anybody who naturally thinks of a plague, they think of a disease type of thing, you know. Plague, a contagious bacterial disease characterized by fever and delirium, typically with the formation of buboes, bubonic plague, and sometimes infection of the lungs. So that's what's hitting these people right now, a plague, and this plague has been killing people. Right, some fevers again get so serious where people can actually die from them. Right. So let me get it. 2nd Ezra 16. 16 and 16. Right. Let me start at verse. Oh man, gosh, wow. Let me start at verse 14. Let's go from 14 to right. The time that's coming isn't a good time. Like we talk about it, cause we talk about it, we know we ain't gonna be able to live a convenient lifestyle anymore. But it's better than it has to come, man. It has to come, and it's better than having to live under Esau, under his rule completely anymore. Which because he knows he's gonna be taken out anytime soon. He's gonna come on us hard, right? But when I like to say when the pendulum shifts, man, when hell breaks loose, it's not turning back. It's not gonna turn back. Right, all it takes is one small thing, and once it goes, it's not turning back to a normal society anymore. Right, so you got to know what you're praying for and what you want to come on this earth, because people are gonna die, man. The people you work with that you might not even have an ill or a hateful hate towards, right? These people are gonna be struggling. The Most High don't care. He does not care, man. Your family members, who you love, right? Your grandma, your little baby cousin, if they don't got the truth, the Most High, they're not from the foundation. If they're not the elect, the 1/3, they're gonna die. They're gonna die a gruesome and horrible death here in America and in Canada, on this side of the earth. You already see what the Most High is doing to South Americans, right? And that's his people. He's not gonna play. The Most High is used to killing you blacks and Hispanics. Don't act you don't act like it's gonna be a hard thing for him to do it again, right? So let's go into this, because I ain't gonna make this long. Y'all should already know what's getting ready to happen. So 2nd Ezra 16 and 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The Most High is gonna send these out, and they're not gonna return until they fulfill until they fulfill these prophecies. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. And what's that final fire? The missiles. Okay? Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. Right? Woe is me, who shall deliver me in those days? This is what Ezra is saying. The beginning of sorrow. So once these times come, man, it's not turning back. Just like the same way time does. You wish you could. Sometimes you may wish you could go back in time and fix something that you did, but you can't. As much as tangible it is to just be like, damn, just maybe just for that one moment, I wish I could just go back. You can't. Okay. And great mournings, the beginning of famine, and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Right? What is amendment? Right? These things are sent for amendment, a minor change or addition designed to improve a text, piece of legislation. That's not the type of amendment we're looking for. Okay. No, let's go to etymology. We might have to go to etymology because Esau done added his whole twist on the whole word. Right, when you're making in this term, it's when you're making amendment for something. Like if for example, you sin against the Most High, right? A certain sin where He wants you to offer up an animal for a sacrifice for your sins. That's you amending. That's how you amend your way towards the Most High, that His wrath doesn't stay on you. Right, or you may have hurt somebody's feelings and you buy them a gift because you feel so bad about it, and you buy them the gift to please them so that they're not upset at you no more. Right, it's the same thing. This is to please the Most High. Salakia. So I'm on etymology dictionary, and it says amend. Etymologyonline.com, right? It says amend, early 13th century, to free from faults, rectify, right? To correct, to set right, make better, improve. Okay, so that's the amendment that's here, right? Verse 20, but for all these things they shall not turn from the wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. So even after hell breaks loose on this earth and people are living and dying like crazy from all these plagues, they're not going to understand that it's the Most High doing it, nor are they going to think that maybe we should stop being so evil to one another so that things could improve. No, they're going to keep doing more wickedness and more wickedness. They're going to keep going, breaking down people's doors and houses and raping their children, raping their women, right? They're going to keep killing each other for food, right? They're going to keep targeting people because of their ethnicity and killing them. Right, they're gonna be just killing their governors and they're looking for their elected officials to throw them down. These people are gonna be doing all these things, raiding houses, stores, looting things, and bartering. They're gonna be doing everything, man, everything and anything, and they're not gonna stop. Right, so that's why. So ultimately, the Most High is just gonna have to rid them off the earth. Right. Okay, so times are coming. These times are coming. People are just getting. All of a sudden, these guys are protesting. All of a sudden, a plague comes on them, and the mans are just dying. They're just dead. You probably thinking you might have had a fever. You're gonna get better off of it. No, you dead. Okay, and these plagues are gonna. If the Most High, the Most High is protecting you, these plagues aren't gonna kill you. They're not gonna make you sick. Right, Paul got bitten by the snake, the serpent, and he didn't get poisoned. He didn't die. Right? So with that, I want to say, Call Allah Yahweh Basham Yahushai. Hope y'all were edified. Shalom.